Hey everybody, today's video is a little bit different. It is with regards to minimalism as I really portray it on my channel, but today we're going to be talking about consumption and consumerism, specifically pertaining to beauty products. This time around, obviously because it's VIB sale time, and I'm sort of picturing it already in my mind. My goal for this year is going to be to not make it to VIB Rouge status. I know VIB Rouge status is, for some reason, maybe something some people aspire to. But honestly, for me, year to year, purchase to purchase, it feels like a personal failure. I've been a VIB Rouge for years. A decade? I don't know. A long time. I always cross that threshold of responsible spending, of moderating yourself. I'm very much, like a lot of us are, a monkey see, my monkey buy sort of person. And I need to step back from it. Just because I can buy something and I would like to buy something doesn't mean that I need to buy something. And this year, this is going to be the first season of VIB Rouge sale that I am going to skip. That's right, I'm skipping it. Amongst all of the VIB Rouge recommendations, amongst the waves of buy this and this for a measly 15 to 20% off, depending on where you stand with them and how wasteful you are with your purchasing. Yeah, I used to have that mentality that 20% off mattered. And I understand that for things like you need to stock up every 6 months on. That makes sense to me. But literally there is nothing that I need to stock up on. I still have the Shiseido cotton pads I bought in the fall in the VIB Rouge sale. I don't even need that. I have mascaras and foundations up the wazoo. I don't need anything. I have body care and skincare to last me the year. Probably more, maybe more. No, about a year, maybe more. There's nothing I need. There are things I would like to try because they're new and fun and exciting, and my venturing into green beauty really left me an open target for marketing because it's kind of a new world for me and it is good for you and the ingredients are excellent. So therefore, how bad can it be? Just get it, just get it, just get it. And I am realizing, especially being away for 3 months for work, as you can see my background is different, I'm realizing there's not that much that I need, and I like a variety of things, and it's fun for me to play with makeup and skincare, and I like to have nice body care on hand, but I don't need as much as I have. I have one body, one face. The things that I own might go bad because I just have too many of them. Therefore, I cannot possibly get my total use out of them. And I've always been saying, and if you know my channel, you know that quality over quantity, quality over quantity, quality over quantity. And honestly, I need to follow my own advice when it comes to the VIB Rouge stuff, because I am a sucker for their marketing. As soon as they release that VIB Rouge 20% off, first come, first serve, you'll get the most exclusive things. You know, it suckers me in. And it's supposed to, it's meant to, it's designed to. But I always sit back and think to myself, oh, I'm such an intelligent person. I am not an intelligent person, at least when it comes to purchasing, you know, things that I don't as much care about and I'm not as excited about, like clothing or shoes. These things for me are very utilitarian. I like them to be comfortable, of good quality, and maybe stylish. My style, kind of stylish. But honestly, these are things for me that I'm using. These are the things that are easy for me to moderate, easy for me to make a decision to buy something for $300 once a year if I need it. You know, it's an easier decision to make for me, and overall, I'm not struggling with minimalism in 95% of my life, except, you know, beauty stuff. I've been dabbling in beauty products for years and years and years. So it's almost a habit. It's a habit that I can't find a logical explanation for. It's a habit that I'm not particularly emotionally attached to. I just like buying stuff, but I don't have the same feeling towards other stuff in my life. I don't like buying any kind of stuff. I just like testing things out. And that's okay. I just need to get samples for that. Because my bathroom is full of product that I need to get through. I took a small amount of product here with me, and I'm really getting through that. And that made me think about it. The end of February and March, the time that I'm spending here with a very limited amount of product, I haven't shopped for anything. I haven't needed to shop for anything. I barely bought anything this year in general because I'm just sort of focusing on other areas of my life at the moment, trying to figure things out from a variety of perspectives, not necessarily from a beauty perspective, which is where my focus had been for a long time. But because my focus had shifted a little bit, I've all of a sudden realized I don't need anything. I have everything I need, and then I have backups of the stuff that I have. I have too much. So this VIB Rouge time is going to be no purchasing for me. I don't need anything, and I'm not going to buy anything. There's nothing there that I need to replace, that I, hands shake, need to replace. I don't. I want some fragrances, for instance. I want to try a variety of fragrances. I have some in my mind that I'm really interested in, the new lines, especially the cleaner lines that were introduced. But I think I can wait till the fall. I don't feel like I need new fragrances for the summer because in the summer I wear way less perfume. And the fragrances that I would be buying this spring are probably going to be fall to winter fragrances. So I don't understand why I can't wait 6 months and get them at the appropriate season in the other VIB sale. VIB sales come around twice a year. This is not the last ever VIB sale that I can be possibly buying from. So in my mind, the things that I really would like to get and I think would make sense for me to get are small sizes of a variety of perfumes that I'm interested in. But I don't really feel like I'll be using them through the summer, therefore I'll just get them later. And I don't really mind that, that's fine. I still have like a million of fragrances to review. I have so much perfume to get through and to review that I think this can wait. Skincare, I've checked my backups recently, I'm good. Makeup, I have too much, so using things up would be nice. I'll give myself 6 months to use things up. This is the climax of this video. I've been thinking of doing a no-buy for 6 months because I think I have enough stuff to last me at least 6 months in terms of beauty. I'm not putting straights on everything that I would need to purchase potentially because, you know, the spring and summer are coming up and my husband is really into home reno and he has a couple projects to complete. For instance, we're putting in a garden, a vegetable garden on our property, and obviously funds will go towards that. I'm really strictly talking about beauty products of all sorts. In here are not included our deodorant. I think I probably even have enough soap to last me 6 months. So basically anything to do with beauty that isn't an absolute necessity that I have to replace, I'm just not going to. I'm just going to get through my stash. I'm just going to use what I have before it spoils. And I bet you shopping my stash in this 6 month period is going to be really good for me in terms of weeding out things that I don't love further, because still I feel like at this point I have too much and I'm not using everything in my collection all the time. I use things, but I use them on sort of grab and go basis. I will use something one day, put it away, forget about it for 2 months, pull it back out. I don't want my collection to work that way. I want my collection to not be a collection. I want it to be utilitarian in a lot of ways. I get a lot of pleasure from doing my makeup in the morning. It's my routine. It's what gets me sort of in the mindset. Here's my day. It's starting. I'm ready for my day. That's good. And I think that's a positive thing that I have going with makeup. But honestly, the whole obsession and I have to try everything new, that needs to go. I will be doing a lot of depotting. I will be putting my little freshly depotted singles into color stories that make sense to me and customizing things a little bit more, because if I love makeup, I should love that. I should love to customize. I should love to come up with my new little mixtures of colors, and I have a lot of shades that I've depotted, so I just need to sit down and play with them, and also declutter the ones that I don't care so much about. For example, I've depotted 3 of my Lorac palettes recently, and I want to mix and match. I want to play. I want to have a good time with my shadows. I probably have all the colors one could ever need. I don't need any more shadow palettes. So why don't I make that a fun activity for myself and go ahead and do that? That's what I'm trying to that's the frame of mind that I'm trying to stick to at the moment. And it is about minimalism. It is also about frugality, but I mean, it's not frugal. The crap that's laying around in my drawers is probably like cumulatively tens of thousands of dollars, which blows my mind. I'm like, how did I get to that point in my life? This is sickening. It just lays there and spoils. Tens of thousands of dollars in my drawers are laying there and spoiling slowly day by day. I've started thinking about it in that way, in a very practical way. Stop thinking about your makeup and your skincare as a collection. Makeup for somebody who wears makeup. I mean, why would you have a collection of something perishable? You can keep the packaging, you can have a collection of packaging, but collecting makeup for the sake of collecting makeup is starting to seem a little crazy to me, at least for my life. I mean, boo, you do you, whatever you want. But amongst all of the Ulta sale recommendations, VIB sale recommendations, I'm like, how about I recommend to myself to look into my own drawers and start using up the crap that I have, because it is gonna start stinking in the next year or two. Most of it will. And that's okay. And then I'll replace it. It's okay to buy things if you need them, or if you find use for them. If you buy them to put them away in a drawer, which is kind of what I've been doing. I had a really weird realization because I've been saving a Dior blush, which I thought, oh, this is a gorgeous bright pink rosy glow blush. I'll link a video in which I talk about it. Like, I'm not thrilled with it. I don't even like it. It's been in my drawers for a year, and I was like, I'll use it. Maybe in the spring I'll use it. And I took it with me to use it in the spring now, and I don't like it. And I've been saving the thing for a year. It's been laying there, aging for a year. I've tried it like once or twice before that when I purchased it, and I thought, oh, too pinky. Spring, yay! I don't care for it. I don't like it. That's what I want to identify in my stash of makeup, the stuff that I don't even like. Why is it there? And there's some obvious ones, and I've done tons of decluttering, and my makeup collection shrunk so much, probably by 70-75%. And it was mostly luxury makeup that I wasn't even using. And so now I'm thinking to myself, how many of those incognito little items are stashed away in the dark, deep corner of my still reasonably large makeup collection, which I don't even like? I need to shop my stash for everything that is in there. And 6 months seems like a good time to do it, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to share the journey with you. There are a few people on YouTube who are doing the same kind of shop my stash, low buy, no buy thing. So definitely search low buy or no buy on YouTube, and you will come across some of the really, really good videos. And I'll also link down below a couple of channels that I like that are doing or have done that or are doing that. I'm still flabbergasted as to why I didn't think of it that way before. For all the pride that I have in being a minimalist in every aspect of my life, I'm a hoarder. And I've known it, and I'd be like, yeah, everybody is allowed a weakness, but I literally have these things sitting there spoiling, like rotting, not rotting. Okay, maybe those are strong words, powders can keep for a while, which is why I think I'm going to be able to get some use out of that stuff. But holy crap, like, I've been collecting meteorite powders for years, and I've actually used up 2 in my entire life. I have like 20 sitting in the background of my videos every day because I like the packaging and I love the smell. These are not collectible items. It's just as weird. It is just as weird to collect makeup. And makeup spoils. And I don't want my makeup to spoil. I love some of my makeup. It's really good stuff. I don't want to sit there and wait until it goes bad to throw it out and then replace it. I want to use it. I want to use my stuff. So here's what I'm doing. And I don't expect it to be like ultra hard, and I'll check in every couple months to sort of let you know how it's going. But I'm planning 6 months, no purchasing at all in terms of beauty, because I have enough to get me through 6 months. Absolutely, for sure, no problem. You know, we're talking skincare, body care, makeup, and fragrances. That one is going to hurt. Fragrances, that is going to murder my insides, because I don't go months without purchasing fragrances, because I just always am after something else. So I have a lot of untried minis in my stash. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do proper sort out and try them all and report back to you guys. This is fun, right? This is going to be great, because I have so many fragrances I haven't even tried that are just sitting there waiting for me to get to them. In 6 months, I can probably get through them. Let's do that. So it's going to be fragrances, it's going to be beauty products of all sorts, and 6 months of nothing. Nothing. I'm sure I'll be tempted. I'll report back about it. I'll take notes maybe about it, because it's kind of fun to keep track of those things. But honestly, looking at my stuff, I'm good. We good, girl. We are all right. We don't need anything else. Let me know if you're into the idea. Let me know if you're into that idea for yourself. And let me know if you want to do this with me, because I do feel like I probably will require some moral support through this, possibly. Maybe I'll ace it and there'll be no problem. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so let me know down below if you want to do this with me, because it'd be kind of fun to do it with somebody, I think. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Good luck. Think about your spending. Think about your stash. Start thinking about it as not a collection. That would be my sort of synopsis of this video. Maybe this new way of thinking about it will be helpful for you. Bye-bye.